Y'all hear me? Y'all see me? Y'all see me? Am I seen? Am I heard? Holla at your boy one time, man. What's going on with you? Bring that down just a taste. See what's happening with it. Am I seen? Am I heard? What adding? What adding? All right, AV solid. All right, let's get it. Is that mic a little low? Is it? All right. Let me get that together. Get that together. Get that together. First though, gonna throw the theme music on. We're gonna get down to business. That might be the reason. The introductory music is a little bit higher than our talking and casual conversation, aka theme song. You know, it's a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit higher. Get you hyper. Now I'm talking about. But yeah, man, greetings and salutations to everybody who's in attendance, man. Everybody to watch this on the back end, man. Y'all know the spiel by now. I go by your host, the official Jedi, man, on everything. So if you haven't done so already, man, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Follow up. Do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm talking about? Let's see. Go ahead and yeah, man. Go ahead, yeah, get the lower thirds back popping, man. Finally got that back together. Now I'm talking about. If you haven't done so already, man, join up in the TnT'z Discord as well, man. That's where we always we keep the conversation going off stream. Now I'm talking about. Pardon me. But yeah, man, we're gonna start off, man. For whatever reason, Def, your joint didn't show up. Your joint didn't show up in my OBS, so I can't throw it up on stream. So the next thing you throw up, I got you. Ant Dog in the building, no. What's happening with it? Train. Oh, here we go. We starting with the ray tracing. Matter of fact. First thing you talking about ray tracing, man. Let's go, man. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off righteous. There we go. I'll see you in 300. I see it in. Be good. Sim, what up, though? All right, Sim, you got the next time out. I just saw that. I'm making my way down the chat. You got the next one. You got the next one. I had to kick it off. I had to kick it off though. But you know, like she up here want to say hi. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with her right now. Like, I don't know, man. She been acting nude in a motherfucker. Anyway, we ain't gonna get into all that. But she been more out of pocket than usual, even if that's even imaginable. But let's see. We got Ant. He said, "Oh man, it was just a TV volume." All right, for sure. But yeah, man, what's happening, everybody? What's happening? So I had to let you get the first one. Yo, man, I appreciate that, dog. See that, man? That right there. Just small gestures like that, man. Like a greeting. Letting the speaker of the house get the first train time out. Like that. It's gestures like that go a long way to make this motherfucker pop the way it do. You know what I'm saying? Some people done lost sight of that though. Some people lost sight of that. You know, some people just up here, they get different. Some folk get different on you, I guess. But we gonna regulate all that though. We gonna get that together. Believe that. Go ahead and boot up the PC real quick. We're gonna boot the PC up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, chairs and bar stools to all. Joint decent. It's hitting a little bit. All right, let's throw this up real quick. Let's see what's going on. I've run into a Street Fighter 6 dilemma. I feel like the modern is a bit too easy, kind of like cheating with the easy specials. But classic is a bit hard for me to get the buttons down. Modern is not it's not cheating. It's not cheating at all. What it is essentially, at the cost of easier specials and, more importantly, easier supers, you're giving up half of your toolkit as far as your normals. So it's not cheating per se, but it is a heavy give and take depending on the character that you play. It could be borderline cheating depending on the character. I ain't gonna front. Depending on the character, it can be borderline cheating, but in itself, you're trading half of the toolkit as far as your normals and your command normals for one button specials and supers. So it's a give and take situation. It's a give and take situation. Yo, Blackathy, what's going on with you, baby? How you living, man? That sipping on the water, chairs and bar stools. Yo, man, I'll toast the water up with you too. Got my sippy cup, as Train calls it. Got the big bad bat in the building. What's happening with it, Bats? What's going on with you, man? Yo, Stokes up in here. What's happening with you? It's the bull up in here, man. The bull. One of my Philly boys, man. One of my Philly bears. But yeah, Sim, like, if you feel like you kind of want to, dip your toe in the water, on the shallow end of modern controls to kind of wrap your head around everything else that's going on with the game, and then kind of ease your way into classic, that's an option. That's an option, and that's what the joint is there for. Ultimately, hold on, there we go. Bring that up just a little bit. We're gonna bring this up just a little bit too. Hold on. All right. But yeah, if you feel like that's kind of, if you feel like that's kind of the move for you, explore that, man. It might be. All right, let's see, highlight black these questions real quick. Let's see, what's that? So I have a question. Why do you feel people look down on people who use modern controls? Oh, there's a very good reason for that. Because those motherfuckers suck. They can't do their special moves like a real man out here, so they go out here, say I need to do them with one button because I'm trash. That's why. That's why. You know? That's the reason why. Ultimately. Yeah, cause they trash. They say I am willing to give up half of my toolkit because I'm so trash at doing these goddamn specials. That's why. I can't do a super motion, so I need one button supers, and I don't need the normals that actually help me win my matches. That's why. The motherfuckers is trash. That's why. I hope that I provided enough clarification to the question so that going forward you have the adequate information to pass along, player. I hope so. Oh man, my dog P up in the building. What's happening with you, dog? Shout out to my dog P and Barry, man, doing the Lord's work over there at the What's Up PlayStation podcast, man. At some point, man, I heard your Marissa been leveling up a little bit, man. So we gonna have to, gonna have to see what's at. Got to see what's at. I'm gonna have to check the temperature with it real quick. You know what I mean? You have to see what's happening with that real quick. So I feel attacked. You should, Sim. That was the intention. That was the intention, man. And Bats, it's not gatekeeping, man. It's not gatekeeping. Sometimes the integrity needs to be protected. That's what it is. It's not gatekeeping. It's protecting the integrity of the tradition of what's been going on around this motherfucker. And I will uphold it. Bats saying that because he's trying to have a backdoor in the monitor controls without talking that shit. But I'm gonna talk that shit to him. He gonna hear it from me firsthand. Believe that. And I'll to time you out for saying DJ need buffs, man. He a top 5 character in the goddamn game right now. You say he need buffs? Maybe you need buffs. Maybe you need to buff your control scheme to classic so you can actually use the other half of his moveset. How about that? Yeah, I'm on that time today. Cause I got the time. We gonna talk about it. Up here talking about DJ need buffs, and he only using half his tool. He only using half his toolkit anyway. The buffs for you will be the other half of his kit. How about that? Talking about somebody need buffs. Anyway. So I don't care, I'm using M controls. Yeah, man. You can live and, mostly die by them modern controls, man. Said that would be a buff when you learn your facts. He only learned half his character so far. That's the buff. The buff is learning the other half of your character. He said DJ would be broken if he get buffs. DJ is borderline broken now. He borderline broken now. So yes, you're absolutely right. He said, no, I can still use most of his moves on M using the classic inputs. I ain't talking about the special moves. I'm talking about the ones that are locked because you only have 3 buttons. I ain't talking about special moves. Special moves ain't that important. Special moves really ain't that important. Like, the game is won and lost with normals. He said, you either? Oh, okay, so you can do 6 button inputs with 3 buttons. How? You the only person that's managed to figure that out. So tell me how you're able to use classic inputs for a six button layout with 3 buttons? Tell me. Like you didn't crack the code. You said you don't even know what buttons are safe on DJ. Yo, man, come on, Bats. Come on, Bats. We don't need to escalate the phone call like that. We don't need to escalate the phone call like that. He said, be right back in 80 minutes. Yeah, I bet. Said he Nostradamus. Yo, he's something. He's something. Yeah, he's something, bro. I don't know how to call that one. Like homeboy somehow managed to get the best of classic and be able to convert a 6-button layout to 3 with no loss and nothing. Alright. He said using those 80 minutes to recap on DJ. Bet he don't come back and learn a goddamn thing. He said, I don't need to know what's safe to beat your. Whoa. Okay. I like the energy. I like the energy. But I mean, I don't know. Bats won the trilogy 2-1. Bats did win the trilogy 2-1, but I like the energy. I like the energy because all of them was dog fights. Maybe if you had used classic, you would have won. Just saying, you know. If you had the other half of your damn character, you're not playing with half a damn character, maybe you'd have won something. You know what I mean? But hey man, what do I know? I don't know shit. None of my business. You know what I'm saying? There's simple ass controls for the win. For what win, Sim? What win, Sim? You can't even beat the train. The train is your rival. What win we talking? What win are we talking about? Fill me in on these dubs. I want these wins too. I want these wins. He said, oh, okay, you co-sign the Ants win. You co-sign the Ants win, even though he lost the trilogy to Bats. Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, yeah. Co-sign that. Go ahead, player. Go ahead, player. In the meantime, you might, instead of co-signing his wins, you might want to worry about getting the dub against the train. You know what I'm saying? You might want to join that club. Because everybody in that club but you right now, Sim. We got to get you in, baby. Everybody that mopped up the train on a regular basis. We got to get you right. He said, you count when I was drunk. Yo, man, ain't nobody tell you to drink. Ain't nobody tell you to drink, bruh. That ain't no excuse. That's crazy. Yeah, out here slouching on practice, bruh. Hey, man, I'm saying. I spent my whole last stream in training mode, bruh. I spent my whole last stream in training mode, dawg. I had fun doing it. I might do it today. Say again, your M controls out here writing checks, your inputs can't cash. Yo, man, that's crazy. That's wild. He said you had to go to Marissa. I retired, King. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, you retired a top 5 character in the game, man. That's what you saying? You retired a top 5 character in the game? That's what we doing? That's crazy. That's crazy. Said last set you had with Ken was a 5-1 set. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. That don't sound like retirement, man. I don't know. I don't know. That don't sound like retirement, Ant. I don't know. Oh man, hold up, man. My brother Agent up in the building. What's happening with it, man? What's happening? Yo, man. Yeah, fresh off another one. Shouts to my dog. The Fight Club Weekly. We almost there, man. Cash in them grudge match cards if you haven't done so, man. Tighten up. Tighten up. Get your points up, man. Learn something from Batitcous here, man. Finesse them grudge match card, man. Get your points up. Tournament coming soon. We over 1,000. We over a G. He said, I'm LON to bats. Yo, man. Yo, man. Hey, you got the L part right. I thought that was funny. Go ahead. Oh, man. I thought that was funny. Go ahead. My dog, I kill up in the building. What's happening with it? Let me see. Hold on. Where's your first one? Where's your first one? I'll just throw this one up because this is the first one I see, man. Shout out to a kid in the building, man. What up, though? AKA Young Guns, and I didn't even know he was Young Guns until like 2 days ago. Well, that's my guy right there. So I hope we get to see and Bats Part 4 in the tournament. I would like that. I would like that. Both of them, I'm sure, are qualified by now, or at least will be. At least will be by the time that joint done. We still got 3 more shows. Yeah, so I'm sure we gonna get that one again. And I mean, we are only 1 month into a 10-year journey, y'all. I'm sure both of them will be back next season. I'm sure both of them gonna be back next season. So like this rivalry is gonna be happening for a while. This rivalry is gonna like this is the start of a rivalry, not the end of one. You know. So Ant scared of Marissa and Ken now. Hey man, I ain't gonna front, man. He did sound kind of shook about Marissa. So Ant is almost there and Bats is locked in. Okay, for sure. Yeah, man. I would like to see Ant get back up in there, man. I love to see Ant and Bats, you know, control their own fate when it comes to that money, you know. He said that internet plat rank don't mean shit. He said, then why you posting your M rank plat? Yo, man, that's $1 million question right there. That's $1 million question. That's $1 million question. Cause he was flexing that platinum when Crow was talking that shit. When Crow was popping that shit to him, yo, man, he was flexing that platinum plaque. He said, yo, man, I hit a meal in 3 days in the short week. Yo, man, he was flexing that joint when Crow was talking that shit. Now all of a sudden it don't mean as much. All right, hey, man, we got our picks. We got our picks. It's all good. He said you can't beat me even when I'm down 4-1. Yo, man. Yeah, you were down 3-0 and 4-1, huh? That's, man. Yeah, you were down 3-0 and 4-1. Say you are. Yo, man. This is getting kind of crazy. What is that? The hell is that? See, I'll clock into my second job in 2 hours. Yo, man. Yo, man. That's what I'm talking about, Bats, man. Yo, man, let them know. Let them know, Bats. Yeah, let them know, Bats. Let them know, you know, the challengers gotta wait. The challengers don't determine when the matches go down. Let them know. Let them know who's defending the throne right now. Let them know. Let them know, like man, you done lost the last 2. You don't run shit here. You just live here. You know what I'm saying? Talk to them, Bats. Talk to them, Bats. Let these modern motherfuckers know something, man. They be swearing up and down. They doing something up in here. Man, that's wild. Yeah, talk to them, Bats. Let them know. Let them know, man. Refresh their memory around this motherfucker, man. He said, how many OnlyFans you paying for? Yo, that's deep. That's deep. Hey, man. Bats got all them aliases for a reason. Come on now. Come on now. Bats got it cracking over there, man. Bats got it cracking over there, man. I ain't gonna knock his hustle. I ain't gonna blow the spot up. But I understand why he got all them goddamn aliases now. Why none of his screen names match up. If you got Bats on every platform, it's because he want it that way. Otherwise, man, no, none of his shit match. Yo, Big Philly Style, what's happening with you, man? Go ahead and get you up here one time. He said, yo, man, Batitcous Prime, dog. Like, that shit was wild. That shit was wild. Yeah, them hoes eating good off Bats, or is it the other way around? Or the other way around? Hey, man, I don't know. Could be the other way around, man. You never know these things. Yeah, man. Usually, I'll just say this, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Usually, the ones that are hardest to track The ones with all the aliases, those are the ones that have the money. The ones that make it try, you know, the ones that make it try, make it as difficult as possible to try to trace them back to something. They be like, yo, man, you know Batitcous Prime? I don't know, but I know Prime House. Man, do you know this dude name? Do you know this dude name? Scorched the Earth, Yellow Boy Stone? Nah, man. They all the same motherfucker though. I'm gonna be lurking, gotta clean up this room before I hit the battle hub. Yo, I ain't mad at that, man. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, dog, man. Probably jump in the arcade too later. So I'm gonna say, and don't change the subject just because, yo, man. Y'all might have to run that today, man. Y'all might have to run that today, man. It's too much spiciness here. We might have to run that today. That might have to happen. That might have to happen like, you know, couple hours. He said, I'm back on 2K. That's deep, bruh. That's deep, bruh. 2K got crossplay. 2K crossplay. Crossplay coming to 2K. Crossplay coming to 2K. Crossplay coming to 2K. The Astro Van gassed up. He said, I'm taking the crow way out. Yo, man. Yo, chill, man. Chill, man. Let the crow call live, man. Let the crow call live. That's crazy. That is wild, though. That is wild, man. I'm learning a new character, so I'm dropping out of this tournament where I got a chance to win $1,000. That's something. That's something. But yeah, man. Anyway, though. Anyway. We're officially 3 weeks away from EVO. Officially 3 weeks away. What we doing? What we doing right now? Even though I ain't gonna front, I'm kind of bummed out right now. I'm kind of bummed out about my EVO trip, because I just found out that my ticket doesn't include a ticket to grand finals. So like, nah, I'm just out the loop when it comes to grand finals, unless they make some more available or I come up with something at the gig. You know, man, I'm up here. I'm all out. I'm all out. I'm gonna be watching grand finals in the room or somewhere else. I don't know if they're gonna be broadcasting somewhere else, you know, like somewhere else, like in the casino, or have, you know, like they probably have a watch party somewhere else that I'll probably fall into. But man, I'm a little bit sick about that, man. I'm a little bit sick about that. Said for real, he should have. Why? Why? It's getting spicy in here. Yeah, it is. That's how I like it. That's how I like it. Yeah, that's how I like it right there. Oh, you saying he should have stayed in the series? Oh yeah, he should have. Yeah, he should have. I mean, hey man, learn that's the best way to learn. Like, even if you are gonna try out a new character, man, like there's some really, really good competition in there, man. But hey, man, can't control how people learn, man. Said, wish I had the extra bread, I would go to EVO. Yo, man, EVO comes here every year, brother. EVO comes here every year. Yo, man, ain't this a bit? Yo, man, check this out. Right now, scam likely. Ain't this? I'm gonna ignore. What the hell's going on around here? Hell's going on around here? Get you clean up out of here, bruh. What you talking about? Scam likely just hit your boy up with the quickness. Man, I swear it's summer. Yo, Bats, man. Yo, Bats, man, you got my number, bro. You ain't gotta call me like that, man. You got my number, bro. At least you had it. Said, do I? Man, you had it. You had it. I mean, I don't know if you do no more. You had it though. Said, competition is scary. I'm not a natural competitor. Why is it scary? Why is it scary? Like, I mean, like, to me, like, something shouldn't be scary if it doesn't have consequences. Like, what's the consequence of losing? That's one of Bad's hoes. Hey, man, it might be. I wonder. Yo, Echo. What's happening with you, man? What's happening with you, man? Yeah, see, Bats, man, you got my number, man. He said, I get washed up in TnT just like the comp shit, talking and fun. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like, there shouldn't be, you know, a fear without stakes. You know, you playing with house money. You playing with house money every match, man. If you lose, you lose. Competition shouldn't be scary. So I'm gonna say, practice your normals. That part. Learn the effective ranges of your normals and learn your startup and recovery frames. And to know what's special cancelable and what isn't. Because that is as important in how you integrate, you know, the drive system going forward. But practice your normals. Learn those in and out, man. Yeah, learn them joints in and out. Zip it up and zip it out. In the words of the great Dave Chappelle. Yo, my dog in the building. Chuck, what's happening with you, man? Said 1-2-1 against a Ryu player while playing with the Batitcous controller. There you go. Yeah, zippity doo dah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Block Boys, man. Plus on Block Podcast, man. Some of the best doing it over here when it comes to the casual conversation, the podcasting, the shit talking, the persona. No pun intended to my brother that was in here earlier, persona. But people that provide persona, personality to the FGC, man. Something that we absolutely need around this bitch, man. Plus on Block Podcast, two of the best doing it over there, man. Him, my boy Dreology. Follow up if you haven't done so already, man. Get yourself on point. Yeah, if you ain't followed up, man, you about as sharp as a butter knife around this bitch, man. Get yourself together. But yeah, man, learn them normals, man. Yeah, learn them normals, man. Tighten that up. Tighten that up, man. Before you even start thinking about special moves, man, learn your normals. Learn your normals, man. Matches are won and lost with them joints, dog. So I might have another person bringing in TnT. Okay, who you got? Who you got, man? Always open to expanding the ranks around these parts, man. Always good with expanding the ranks, man. Yeah, Train, why you keep changing the colors? Hey, man, that's what I got it there for. I got it there for that. She's allowed to interact if she wants. She can interact. So he's an M player with loot. Okay. All right. Any Luke, I ain't, man. Fighting the fuck out of him. You gotta fight Luke. The last person you brought easy money. That dude streams on YouTube. Okay. Said Luke Nukem. I like that. Said, yeah, I've been fighting them to learn some more tech. Okay, I respect that. I respect that, man. Especially since I haven't fought a lot of Lukes, man. Like Jayens was the only. Yeah, Jayens is the only Luke I really fought like that. Says dude isn't another Bobby. Yo, man, shout out to Bobby, man. Shout out to Bobby, man. Shout out to Bobby and his bottle. The old dude that cheated last night. Cheated? Cheated? Yo, man, the basketball season ain't even going on right now, and like, what are we doing for real? What are we doing for real? Like, basketball not even going on. Like, it's summer league right now. Do the Celtics even have a summer league team? What are we really doing? What are we really doing here? They be on some weirdo. Like, what happened? How's somebody cheating? Or somebody tried to scam you out of points? Said, whoa, relax. Nah, man. Ain't no chill over here. Ain't no chill over here, bruh. Ain't no chill over here. It's gonna be fuck Boston, fuck the Celtics, till the day ain't no Boston or ain't no Celtics no more. And then it was fuck Boston and fuck the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? I will always have the memories of saying fuck Boston and fuck the Celtics. I always had that. Get timed out, Ant. See what, man, keep playing. Keep playing. Play me if you want. You ain't gonna fuck up my summer. That's the only time of year in which I ain't gotta deal with those motherfuckers. So play me if you want. Play me if you want. It said we're winning it all. Yo, Chuck, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Chuck. Are we really saying that? It's the third year y'all was supposed to do something. This is the third year y'all was supposed to do something. I mean, what are we talking about here? Y'all just gonna keep saying it? Y'all gonna keep saying it, keep speaking it into fruition, huh? This is the third year now. Y'all traded away y'all best defender. Y'all traded away defensive player of the year to get Porzingis, who may play like 22 games. That's what's gonna get y'all right. Y'all ain't got Grant Williams no more. You know, I ain't really like him that much, no way. But y'all lost Grant Williams and Marcus Smart, two of your three best defenders. Except Marcus Smart overrated. Yo, man, that's crazy. That's crazy to say that, man. Man, ain't a loyalty in the world, man. Ain't a loyalty in the world, man. Man, see? He said, but you in the Discord, defense don't matter. You everywhere saying defense do matter. You everywhere saying defense does matter, and it don't matter. Defense does matter when it's a defensive player of the year. When it's defensive player of the year, damn sure matter. You don't like. I mean, I don't know, man. You trade away your two best defenders. Potentially, your two best defenders. I don't know, man. The only thing you got to come back is, you know, Porzingis, who may only play, you know, 30 games. I don't know, player. All right, man. Y'all got it. Y'all just better hope Miami don't get Dame. Cause Miami gonna beat y'all worse this. Miami gonna beat that ass even worse this year, man. Y'all was a better team last year. Rico Suave on the bitch ain't gonna know what to do with no more things. Yo, man, why was Puss in Boots looking all lost on the sidelines, man? We had that 3-0 deficit against Miami, though. What the fuck wrong with y'all coach, bro? Why was he looking like that, dog? Oh, man. Man, y'all got Ime Doka up out of there, man, just cause he a player, man, just cause he fucking bitch, man. Like y'all got that dude on the sideline. Yo, man. Oh, man, yeah, man. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. Said Dame not clamping no one. No, he not. That's a fact. That's a fact. But ain't nobody on Boston clamping Dame now because y'all traded away the people that coulda. Dame, oh man, Dame will run roughshod on y'all. Matter of fact, Tyler Hero will run roughshod on y'all if he could actually stay healthy during the playoffs. Tyler Hero can't seem to stay healthy in the playoffs, so like he ain't never nothing to worry about. But a healthy Miami team will beat y'all even worse this year. Oh, Derek White. He can't even clamp his hairline down. He can't even clamp down his hairline. That boy ain't doing, like, he alright. He alright. But he ain't nice. He ain't nice like that. Like we ain't about to put that dude in the same realm as Dame, dog. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that sacrilegious bullshit up in here. We ain't doing that. That first team defense. Alright. Yeah, man, that motherfucker all team deep, man. That motherfucker know how to put. That motherfucker got the ultimate wingspan between his hair and his eyebrows. I know that much. Ain't nothing getting in between there. The fuck? That motherfucker got the all about the Benjamin's hair joint. That motherfucker got the leather wig on. Hell's going on here? Did Tyler not like that for real? Yo, man, he had 20 point per game score. He averaged 20. He averaged 20. I mean, you ain't like I'm not saying that Tyler Hero is an elite player, but he averages 20 points. He averaged 20 points last season. There's nobody on that team right now that will be able to defend him. There's nobody on Boston right now that will be able to defend him. Now that they didn't let two of them walk out. Traded one of them away for a dude that may only play 30 games for him. That's getting big money on a contract. Said great value Klay Thompson. Yo, I'll take a great value Klay Thompson. Do you know how good Klay Thompson is? I'll take a great value Klay Thompson. The great value Klay Thompson averaged 20 points. Like, man, yo, man, am I in a twilight zone? Great value Klay Thompson comes back to a team that already beat y'all. Oh man. He said Smart is not that good. Y'all don't watch the games. Why is he not that good? Because one thing I know from watching the games, being good and being valuable are two different things. Draymond Green is not that good, but he is very valuable to the team he's on. You are going to see how valuable Marcus Smart is to the team that he played on. You're going to see that. That Tyler might be worse now that now he's working out with Ben Simmons. What's that got to do? What's that got to do with anything? What's that got to do with anything? That's me. He probably down there busting Ben Simmons' ass. Pause. That Smart is not that valuable. Wow. No, I'll say this. Nobody in the Celtics locker room would agree with you. Nobody on the Celtics locker room would agree with that statement. Say that he's not that valuable. So I can't trust a player that don't wash his face. Yeah, man, apparently the players that you trust, hey man, they don't do shit either. So like, who do you trust? Said Brogdon didn't get hurt, we would have won. All right. And if Tyler Hero wasn't hurt the entire series, man, y'all would have lost worse. If we could play the if game all day. If it's a fifth, we'd all be drunk, baby. Said defensive teams make offense easier. That's why Smart looked great. Smart didn't look good because of his offensive contributions though. That's not why Smart looked good in the first place. Now, if you're talking about like offensively, Marcus Smart isn't that good. He's not. But there are a lot of people that offer value to a team outside of their offensive contributions. See, I trust LBJ. What did he win last year? What did he win? Said where that fifth at? Yo, man, I should be asking you, man. That joint is in your hand right now with the way you talking. That joint is in your hand, player. That Smart do a lot of the little things right, and those little things aren't little. Like guarding, a lot of times, guarding the best perimeter player for the majority of the game is not a small thing. You know what I mean? So it's the little things that nobody wants to do. Facts. Who gonna die for the you know, the loose 50-50 joint that's running out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Say he won that pearl necklace, and oh man, I don't know what he did for that pearl necklace. I don't want to know what he did for that joint. Man, that's his business, man. He got that. Said Smart is a glorified role player. Nah, you can't say that when somebody's won an award for what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not a role player when you have become something of a specialist at something. When you are recognized as being a specialist at something, you're not just a role player. You know what I'm saying? Am I going out saying that he's a max contract player? No, I'm not saying that. Is he as valuable as Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown? No, absolutely not. Perhaps he maybe not even Robert Williams, because Robert Williams is a rim protector, but he is not a role player. Like we won't say that. Like once you have become known as a specialist in something, you're not a role player no more. So was Ben Wallace a role player? Thank you. Ben Wallace is not a role player. Rudy Gobert, I don't think he's a max contract player, but he's not a role player either. You know. Said Ben Wallace was a defensive anchor, a leader. He was the ultimate defensive anchor in the NBA at that time. That's a fact. That leader, I would say Chauncey Billups was the leader of that team. Chauncey Billups was the leader, but definitely the anchor in the heart of that team. Said Ben Wallace is overrated. All right, man. All right. Said Rudy is cheeks for real. You know what? No, Rudy Gobert is he's not trash. He's not cheeks. He just doesn't fit in what his skill set doesn't fit with the modern NBA. But he has a skill set that would have been really good 20 years ago. He would have fit in really well 20 to 25 years ago, but the game evolved in a way that kind of relegated him to being a dinosaur. You know, yeah, that's the issue with Rudy Gobert. He said Rudy Gobert can't protect the three. High pick and roll kills him every playoff run, but that's literally every big man from 20 years ago. Like Rudy Gobert, unfortunately, is playing in the wrong era. Now, shout out to him. He was able to still get a bag. He was able to still get a bag despite that. But the NBA quickly realized that his ability to protect the rim was easy to cancel out by bringing him out, drawing him out, having all these big men that can shoot. Now you can have it to where, you know, you kind of negate what he is most effective at. But he's not trash. He's not trash. Like he's a good player. It's just that his skill set doesn't fit in today's NBA anymore. You know. But, you know, for people like, you know, for teams that like to attack the rim, if you're playing against a team or players that like to attack the basket, Rudy Gobert is very valuable. He's very valuable. You know, like when you have people that are defensive and rebounding specialists, you can get a bag like that. That's like the thing about today's NBA. You can get a bag just based off being a specialist at something. You know, like we saw Duncan Robinson get $100 million contract just because he can shoot. That's it. Just because he can shoot, he got $80 million. You know what I'm saying? Like we live in a day and age now where you can get a bag just being extraordinary at something. Like you don't have to be great at everything anymore to get the bag. You can get a bag by just being a defensive specialist, a three-point specialist, you know, a rim protector, you know. That small ball is killing Rudy. It killed him. It killed the likes of like Rudy Gobert, Dwight Howard. It made Dwight Howard irrelevant a lot quicker than he should have been. You know, the DeMarcus Cousins. You know, like people that could still play. You know what I'm saying? Because all three of those guys can still play. They can still play ball. They can still hoop. But with today's landscape of the NBA and where it's at right now, they don't fit. They don't fit. Said Dylan Brooks got 80 million. He got 20 million a year. And he ain't even that good of a defender. He averaged 11 points last year, and he's not even that good of a defender. The last time we saw him, he was talking shit to somebody that beat him by 40. That's what I'm saying. Like nowadays, man, you can get toe off. You can get toe off for just being great at something. You know. To a bear poker that's about to yo Sim, relax, brother. Said how much Van Vliet get again? You know, let's see. Let's see. Fred Van Vliet. signed a 3-year, $128 million contract. So 3-year, 128. Break that down like it's okay. Let's just say 130. 3 years, 130. 40 something a year. 40 something a year, dog. 40 something a year. Now I will say this though, like Van Vliet can ball. He can ball though. You know what I'm saying? Van Vliet. I don't know if he 40 million can ball, but he can ball. Van Vliet to give you, like, you know, with the amount of usage that, you know, that requires it, he get you between 20 and 25. Because his usage is absolutely going to go up now that he's not sharing the ball with Siakam. So he gonna give you 20 and 25 solid. He's good for that. But 40 mil though. 40 mil is crazy. But that's what you have to do, and like that's the thing. Since we're talking about that aspect of it now, when certain franchises just have to overpay. That's just what it comes down to. So when you say that somebody's not worth something, you have to evaluate the market that a player is in. You know what I'm saying? Or the market that player is going to, and what that market has to do to get certain players to go there as opposed to other places. Most franchises are gonna have to overpay. That's the reason why Mike Conley, like I don't know how far back everybody remembers, but Mike Conley had got a bigger contract than Damian Lillard and Steph Curry. Mike Conley. Because they knew Mike Conley would dip from Memphis if they did not pay him that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, there are certain franchises. Oh my God, Chandler Parsons. Oh my God. Ultimate example. And I don't know why. Like, folks will go to Dallas. I don't know why Mark Cuban. Oh man, Chandler Parsons. God, like that might be one of the better examples right there, to be completely honest. Woo! Chandler Parsons. Woo! Yeah, that was crazy. But nonetheless, the Houston Rockets were in a position where they had to overpay in order to get Fred Van Vliet to commit to that organization. Because of the state that organization is in right now, he's a veteran player. He knows that he could go to a winning situation and have a better chance at competing. So the Rockets said, yo, man, we're going to make this executive decision to overpay to get this guy here. That's all that is. Van Vliet is not a $40 million player, and I'm not trying to sell y'all on that fact, but that's the reality of the landscape of the NBA. I know that because I'm a Pistons fan. Same principle. The Pistons are actually they're traditionally, like, they're a relatively prestigious franchise, but at the same time, nobody wants to go and play in Detroit. Nobody wants to just, like, if you're a marquee player, you're not gonna find too many people that you ain't gonna find nobody that would just want to go to Detroit in free agency. You're not gonna find that. That's why the people that we acquired when we put those great teams together were all acquired in trades. You know, like, we got Chauncey Billups in trade, we got Rip Hamilton in trade, we got Ben Wallace in trade, we got Rasheed Wallace in trade, we drafted Tayshaun Prince, and we picked up a whole bunch of, like, journeyman role players around the league that were still able to contribute around those guys, and it turned into a winning formula with the right coach under the helm. But we ain't never gonna be in the Kevin Durant sweepstakes. We ain't never gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never gonna be in the Kevin Durant sweepstakes, man. We ain't never gonna be, you know, in the, you know, Damian Lillard sweepstakes. We're not gonna be in that. He said, people born in Detroit don't, yo, man, that guy in the building, what's happening with you, bro? Said, people born in Detroit don't want to play for Detroit. Facts. Facts. The mission is to get out. The mission is to get out, man. Yo, man, Devin Booker. Man, Book, man, you look at him in interviews, man, he got Red Wing shit on. He got Lion shit. Like, he stay repping the city. He don't want to play there. He don't want to play there. He don't want to play there at all. He said Detroit just overpaid Isaiah Stewart. $64 million, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing in modern NBA, man. Like 16 million a year ain't nothing. 16 million, like Dylan Brooks just got 80. Dylan Brooks just got 80. Like, Dylan Brooks is not as valuable as Isaiah Stewart is to the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Like that's actually a hometown discount, right? Like right now, with the way the salary cap is in the NBA, because we have to look at the landscape. The Detroit Pistons have the third most cap space in the NBA. It has to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They have to spend this money somewhere. Might as well spend it on you know, retaining you know, some of your homegrown talent. You know what I'm saying? Since you're not going to be able to, you know, bring in one of these big name free agents. Like that's not on the board. That's not on the board anyway. So you might as well use that money to extend some, you know, one of your core pieces. You know, but I'm like, that ain't no overpayment at all. Yeah, that ain't no overpayment at all, man. Now, if we hear somewhere in between here, Killian Hayes got extended. Killian Hayes get that same contract. All right, now we talking about overpayment. Killian Hayes got to go. Killian Hayes got to go. But Isaiah Stewart, man, I'm a big fan of Isaiah Stewart, man. I'm a big fan of him. I'm glad he's gonna be around. Tough, starting to get him a 3-point shot now. You know what I'm saying? Defense, rebounding. Gonna always be that guy that's, you know, eager to defend the most dangerous guy on the other end. Yeah, give me that guy. Give me that guy. Yeah, Ben Simmons is overpaid. Yo, man. Ben Simmons is overpaid. Ben Simmons is overpaid, man. That some organizations overpay because they don't know how to draft right. That's part of it too. That's a fact. That's a fact. Ben Simmons a thief. Facts. Said Killian need to be in China. Yeah, he do. Yeah, man, like you need that guy that's gonna box LeBron, man. But I mean, like, he should have tried to box Bron. He split his head open. Man, I'll be trying to take his head off too, man. That's crazy. So most teams overpay. Most teams that overpay have to because of the small market. Yo, man, like you came in right after I had made that point. I made the exact same point. Overpaying for one team is not overpaying for another one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it depends on the small market. That has a lot to do with it. You know, the state of the franchise, because like if you bringing in a veteran player that wants to compete, they'll give a discount to a franchise they want to go to and they feel like they could have some success in, especially if they never had success. You know, there are a lot of variables there. There are a lot of variables there, but small market, man. Small market, you always gonna have that uphill battle. So OKC gotta overpay everybody. Facts. Right before you came in, I brought up Mike Conley. Memphis had to overpay. Like there's no way that Mike Conley should have had a larger contract than Damian Lillard and Steph Curry. But Memphis, in order to keep him, had to give him that in order to keep him there. You know, like that might have been the craziest contract I ever seen. But in a weird way, I understood them giving him that contract. You know, because they were a team that just made the Western Conference Finals. They were right on the cusp. They like, man, if we keep this together, we might have a shot. Said that's what OKC get though. Said imagine if they had gave Harden what he wanted from the stay. You know what? The crazy part is, because we were talking about, like the new landscape of everything. The difference between James Harden staying and not was $4 million. Not $4 million a year. $4 million total throughout the duration of his contract. They were that cheap that instead of giving him, let's say for example, $84 million, they were dead set on giving him 80 instead of the 84 he wanted. That is insane to me. That is insane. So like you said, man, they get what they get, but they rebounded very well because that young core they got over there right now. Yo, man, be ready for them. Them young boys ain't playing out there, man. Them young boys ain't playing out there in OKC. They rebounded pretty well. He said they got a young squad though. Yeah. Like they squad they got over there coming together, especially if that boy Chet got it together. If that boy Chet amounts to anything, yo, man, look out. He said that was right after he won Sixth Man of the Year. Yep, yeah, it was. Said we overpaid for the boy J. Cole, aka Tobias Harris. You know what? All right, since we don't talk about that, Stokes, we can talk about your boys for a minute, man. Their problem was a double whammy. Their problem wasn't just that they re-signed J. Cole. Their problem was that they re-signed J. Cole instead of Jimmy Butler. Like that was the crazy part. That's the crazy part. They said, yo, we gonna sign this dude instead of Jimmy Butler. That move right there costed y'all a banner. That move right there costed y'all a banner. Y'all very well might have a banner in the rafters right now. If y'all had, if y'all could time stone back. Man. Said Chet gonna be trash. I can't say that yet, man. We ain't seen him play a game. Man. We gotta give him a chance, man. He missed all of last year. He said, "No, we did that because Ben didn't want to play with Jimmy no more." Fuck Ben. Fuck Ben. Joel Embiid by that time, it was established that he was the franchise player, and he was the main one that wanted Jimmy Butler there. Fuck Ben Simmons. Fuck Ben Simmons. Said Philly wasted years for the process. I mean, I don't know if they wasted years for the process, because the process was working. They just mismanaged the process once it actually started working. You know, they fucked up the potential that they created, man. Said it was tweaking for that. Jimmy a bucket, yeah, man. Like, man, there is no way that Ben Simmons should be making decisions in that organization over Joel Embiid. Said Victor about to get done dirty this season. Why you say that? Yo, Wavy, what up, though? How you living, man? Said Brett was babying him. That's why Jimmy said he ain't know who was wrong. That's why Jimmy said he ain't know who was in charge. Oh. Okay. So it was a Brett Brown problem too. That was a Brett Brown problem. And the crazy thing, man, ain't none of them there no more. Ain't none of them there no more except the person that actually wanted Jimmy Butler there. These organizations ain't smart, man. These organizations ain't smart, man. Said they had all the ingredients and couldn't cook the meal. Facts. Facts. Said Victor wanted soaking wet and Joel and Joker gonna fuck him up. Oh, definitely. But I mean, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. He is a rookie from French. Not from French. We just gonna rock with it. I don't care. Y'all know what I'm saying. He's a rookie from French. He was gonna get chewed up by Embiid and Joker anyway in his rookie year. He was gonna get destroyed anyway. It wasn't gonna be no way around that. Like Victor, he gonna get what he getting. He gonna get what he getting, man. Like it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, man. He said he way less than Tony Parker. He do though, man. Yo, man. I saw him. I was watching him during Summer League, man. Like, his legs look like my finger. Like, that is crazy. That is wild, bruh. The hell's that? Anyway, Giannis too. But see, the thing is, y'all are bringing up the best players in the league. Like, there's no way around it. He was going to get killed by those players anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was going to get destroyed by all of those dudes you named regardless. Let's say whatever y'all feel the ideal weight for Victor Wembanyama is, he would still get destroyed by Giannis, Jokic, and Joel Embiid in his rookie year. He's still gonna get the work. He's still gonna get the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, and that's what, you know. And I blame media for this, but that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem with the hype machines that we have nowadays, because if a person doesn't come into the NBA from French and they're 19 years old, if they don't come in instantly dominating, they dominating everybody, dominating the best players in the world, the established guard, then we call them into question. We call them into question, man. Like, we gotta remember, like, man, them dudes are rookies. Them dudes are rookies. You said Luka came in cooking, but Luka had been playing pro ball since he was what, 14? Like Luka had been playing pro ball since he was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was playing pro ball and Olympic ball where he was. Like, Luka had a different kind of experience. Yeah, like we can't compare Luka. We can't compare Luka. Like, Luka had been playing against a lot of those players in the NBA since he was like 16, 17 years old. You know, like, he was already getting professional and sometimes NBA level reps. You know, like he was already going through professional training. He was already going through professional training in a way that was different. And he said Victor too, though, but Victor is slightly different in the sense that he is doing this within the frame. Like, you can build a Luka Doncic. Like, Luka Doncic isn't a unicorn from a physical standpoint. You can build a Luka as he's growing into his body. You can, like, building a Victor Wembanyama into what his body is going to be, that is a lot more difficult. That's a lot more difficult, man. Like, this dude is 7'5" at 19. He could theoretically keep growing. Like, he still might not be done growing. He's 7'4", 7'5" now. So, like, getting this dude's body trained and acclimated, especially when he has a certain skill set already, that is going to take time. Like, Luka was already trained in a way for him to have his body acclimated to what his skill set was going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, Luka could stand to lose some pounds now. Like, he has the opposite issue that Victor has. You know what I'm saying? Like, Luka might have too much on his frame. Like, they really don't have the same type of issues, and that, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Luka was already acclimated to the frame that he was working within for a lot longer while he was over there playing pro ball. You know what I'm saying? This dude is still getting acclimated to his skill set and his frame at the exact same time. And that frame is gonna have to change as he's developing in the NBA amongst the best players in the world, but people still think he's gonna come in and dominate the likes of a Joel Embiid. I blame the media, but being around watching basketball long enough, I already knew Victor was gonna have issues with that, man. It's gonna take him a couple years to get right. It's gonna take him a couple years to get right. But one thing he is gonna be good at day one is protecting the basket. He will be able to protect the basket, like, as he gets more acclimated to the NBA speed. And I think he'll adjust to that, you know, relatively fast. And at least in comparison to everything else, he'll at least be able to block shots and rebound. Everything else, like when it comes to his offensive skill set and applying what he does, That's gonna take time. That's gonna take time. But defensively, as a defender, as a shot blocker, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. Now offensively, I don't know. It's gonna take a minute because he has to really get acclimated to the speed and physicality of the game. The speed and athleticism, not physicality, because the game ain't really that physical nowadays. But the speed and athleticism of the modern NBA, and him being 7'5" with the skill sets that he has, it's gonna be a little weird. It may be like, you know, some growing pains on that end. But he know how to block shots. He know how to rebound. So if he can't be nothing else, you know, for the first couple years, he'll be that. And that'll be enough, because as we talked about earlier, all you gotta do is be a specialist in something to get a bag. That'll be enough to get him a bag tomorrow. Because I mean, like, he's pretty much a walking 3 blocks a game. Minimum. He's a walking 3 blocks a game. You know, he's a walking 3 blocks. He's a walking 10 rebounds. That's enough to get you a bag nowadays in today's landscape of the NBA. Ask that other French man. So I hope my Charlotte Hornets don't get Zion. Depends on what y'all give up to get him. I mean, don't give up anything of significant value to the you know, growth of that young core over there. Don't do that. See, if you're an 8-foot wind chime, I guess you can rim protect. Absolutely. I mean, everything else is relatively unproven. But when you have somebody that is that tall with the wingspan that he already has, if nothing else, you know that he is going to make it very, very difficult to shoot over him. You know what I'm saying? To shoot over him, to shoot around him. He makes it very difficult if he's in your way to get a basket. If he stands between you and the basket, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy, bruh. So, like, with that skill set alone, man, he'll be able to get a bag. He'll be able to get a bag on him. Except my team don't even have anything to grow off at this point. Who's your team? Said now Jordan not going to be making decisions. Yeah, man, Jordan got up out of there, man. Said the Wizards. Ooh. Yeah, man, y'all got the pool party down there, huh? All right. Hey, man. So I think Victor being coached by Greg Popovich will help his game and understanding of the game. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, I mean, that's why like I'm very hesitant to like write off Wembanyama because of the system that he's a part of down there. Like, I know at the very least, like whatever his skill set and what he's good at right now, Pop he'll maximize that. You know what I'm saying? He'll maximize whatever talent that you have. He will figure out a way to use whatever you do to the betterment of your team. He'll get you right. He'll get you right. He'll have you playing the right way. Playing the right way for your skill set, for what you do, and what your physical attributes are as well. Pop to me. He the GOAT coach. Pop to me is the GOAT coach, man. Like there's no better situation. That's why it's difficult for me to write off Wembanyama. Now, I don't believe that he gonna be the second coming of of Jesus that they saying he gonna be, but I think Pop could turn him into a very, very good player, because I haven't seen Pop turn anybody. Like when's the last time Pop had a high draft pick that didn't turn into something? I think Kawhi was drafted 14. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what DeJounte Murray was. You know what I'm saying? Like I forgot what DeJounte Murray ended up being, but Pop will always develop you. Pop will always develop you, man. He'll maximize whatever you got inside you. You said never because they always made the playoffs. I mean, all right, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But I mean, like, even Kawhi Leonard was like, he was like 14. He was on the cusp of the lottery. You know. I mean, like you look at what he did with Kawhi Leonard, with again DeJounte Murray. He said Jordan is the Jordan of bad owners. Yeah. That second coming of Manu Ball, I don't believe that under Pop. I don't believe that under Pop, man. Pop gonna get him right. Like I believe under that organization, man. Like they I ain't saying he gonna be the man, but he's gonna be a good player. He's gonna be a good player in the league. You said Kawhi was drafted by Indiana and traded for George Hill. Think about that. Think about that. Saying Kawhi really came out of nowhere. Yeah, he did. That now rumor is Hawks. Man, why are you talking about the Hawks? What are you talking about the Hawks for? Like, what? What are you talking about the Hawks for? Like, the Hawks. So y'all still gonna keep Clint Capella? Again. Rim protection. Rim protection, man. Screen setting, running to the rim, catching lobs. Said Pop's issue was all his dogs got old at the same time. Facts. And I think the issue also in San Antonio was the fact that they definitely mismanaged how they handled that Kawhi Leonard situation. They definitely mismanaged that, because the way they started, talking about his injury, questioning his injury publicly in the media wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. And that right there, Kawhi was supposed to be the future of that franchise, so that when your dogs got old, because they still did okay. Like even after Tim Duncan retired, and they were running with LaMarcus Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard as the core, they still won 60-something games. They still won 60-something games even with that core. You know, they mismanaged how they talked about that man while he was hurt though. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. Said Pascal super underrated. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Siakam is nice. Siakam is nice. He's a great number 2 guy. He's a great number 2 guy. Yeah, Tony Parker tried that, man. Yeah, he did. He said they was up on the Warriors and they had KD. Facts. No, it was 2-1. I think it was 1-0. Didn't he get injured in the first or second game? I don't even think they won another game after Kawhi got hurt. I don't even think they won another game. Because I think didn't the Warriors go 16-1 during that run? I think the Warriors went 16-1 during that run that year. I think they only lost that one game. Yeah, I think they only lost that one joint. That was game 1. Said Warriors were getting blown out too. Facts. Yeah, they were. They were getting blown out. Yeah, they were getting blown out. Yeah, so I mean, I think that's really, I mean, it was a combination of both of them things. You know, Pops, you know, his core got old, and they mismanaged, you know, a top 3 player in the league at that time. You know what I'm saying? They mismanaged a top 3 player in the league. You know, they got him, rightfully so pissed off. He said, yo, I want out now. I want out now. You know. But San Antonio still would still be, I mean, of course you can't predict the injury thing, but they would still be in a good position right now had they kept Kawhi this whole time. You know, because Kawhi the next year after he get traded, Kawhi won a title. Kawhi won a title on his 1-year rental after being traded. So I mean, I'll go out on a limb and think that Kawhi would, you know, San Antonio would have been good down there. It sucks, man. He said, do you consider Kawhi overpaid since he only temporary? Yup. I do. Like I look at him ultimately the same way that I'm gonna end up that you know, like the same way people look at Gilbert Arenas' contract. I'm starting to look at Kawhi Leonard the same way, the exact same way. I really look at Kawhi Leonard as a modern day Gilbert Arenas. And dog, you know, in particular, you know more than anybody how big of a fan I am of Gilbert Arenas. Like Agent Zero was one of, during that time, Kobe and Gilbert Arenas were my favorite players. But that contract, because of the injury history, man, you paying for nothing. You paying for him to wear a suit. You paying for him to wear a suit, man. Said when he was with us though, he was Showtime, man. He was Showtime, man. You had to be there for it. You had to be there for it. Said best agent in the business. Facts. Like he was Damian Lillard before Damian Lillard. But he was a Damian Lillard that could actually post up smaller guards too. Like he was big too at the same time. Like he was like Damian Lillard with Chauncey Billups' frame. Like man, he was. But even he was overpaid once he couldn't stay on the court. You know, because I mean, like the best ability, they say it all the time, man. The best ability is availability. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be worth your money if you're not on the court. You know, that's where the money is earned at. Said Rod Strickland 2.0. How about that? How about that though? How about that though? Yeah, how about that? But yeah, man, you got to be able to stay on the court, man. So as much as it hurts to say, bro, I put Kawhi in that overpaid category, but at the same time, I get why they would overpay. Because on the off chance that he is on the court, he's shown, man, that he's a top 3 player in the league. You know, like it's tough, dog. It's tough, man. Like if you're gonna overpay, that's the kind of talent that you do overpay for. You know, like I don't blame a team or franchise for saying, yo, man, I'm about to give Kawhi the bag. I gotta give Gil the bag. I gotta give, you know, the Anthony Davis the bag. Like when they are on the court, when they're on the court, they have an ability to be so good that it makes them worth the risk that you're financially taking. You know. Like you said, right there, risk versus reward, man. I believe Kawhi is worth the risk, but he is overpaid. Like if we're like, cause we operating with 2020 hindsight, if we're looking at his contract right now for everything that he's been paid up to this point, I think it's a bad contract. You know, if you're the organization, and I ain't trying to count his money or nothing, but at the same time, like when you were thinking about pairing up Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, you were thinking that team was going to be playing in June. And the crazy part about it is when they were on the court together, they looked every bit like a team that was going to be playing in June. Because if they healthy, they are. I say this, and bro, we talked about this too. We talked about this. I think we both say that we thought the Clippers would make the finals if they were healthy. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that we both said that we thought the Clippers would make the finals if healthy. But the problem is that they never healthy. Yo, Sim, welcome back. Said Toronto took the risk and hit the jackpot. Facts. There'll never be another championship in Toronto unless the Blue Jays do it. Even more fat. Oh man, let me see. That's even more fat. Matter of fact, we're gonna throw that one up there. We're gonna let that one sit for a minute. So what's crazy is they were supposed to be teammates in Indiana before PG got hurt. Facts. I mean, to go back to the earlier conversation, they were supposed to be teammates in Indiana because Kawhi got drafted there. He said, "Don't let Crow hear that, man." I done told Crow that. I told Crow that, man, when they won in 2019. I told him that. I told him, I was like, yo, man, enjoy this joint, man, because your best player and finals MVP is leaving. He said, I think he needed Pop's system to develop to what he is. I 100% believe that. I 100% believe that. He said, oh, you said you here? All right, cool. There we go, Crow. There we go. I mean, shout out to the Raptors for winning that title. You know what I'm saying? But again, that goes back to a conversation that we had. It takes teams that are in markets like Toronto, like Detroit, like Oklahoma, like Memphis. It takes teams that are in those kinds of markets, like Portland. If you don't draft that player and inherently have the rights to pay them more than any other team on the market, you are at a disadvantage at getting and or keeping free agents. You're at a disadvantage. So you have to move through the trade market. You know, like the Pistons, we got our championship through trades. The Raptors got their championship through a trade. That's how these small market teams finesse their way into a position to win. You know, yeah, Scotty Barnes is the future of what? If you're future of what? If you're future, what's he the future of? What's he the future of? I want to hear this. Yo, we going ISO until Crow elaborates on that. Like, Scotty Barnes is the future of what? I like Scotty Barnes, but the future though? The future? Is there cracketh being smoketh over there? I must know. Everybody chill for a minute. I need to know what Scotty Barnes is the future of. I need to know that. Said the future of trade talks. Yo, man, that's all I see. That's all I see. Future trade talks. That's all I see with the crystal ball, man. He said, so you are a fan. There's a reason why he wasn't in the talks for the Durant trade. Do you know why? Do you really know why? Do you really know why? There was never a chance of them landing Kevin Durant anyway. Kevin Durant wasn't gonna play. These players, like we're seeing with Damian Lillard right now, these players have a lot of control over where they even get traded to nowadays. We saw this with James Harden. We've seen this with Kyrie Irving to an extent, to a lesser extent. We saw this with Kevin Durant. James Harden has exhibited this twice. Kevin Durant was not going to play for Toronto. Toronto was thrown around because they had assets to facilitate a trade, but that was never a realistic possibility ever. He was not going to go to Toronto and play. He wasn't going to do that. The reason why Kawhi Leonard did it was because he was on an expiring deal and he knew he was going into free agency. But Kevin Durant, with 3 years left on his contract, was not going to go to Toronto. He wasn't gonna do it. And Scotty Barnes being included in that trade or not was not going to swing. That wasn't going to swing the balance at all. That wasn't going to swing the balance at all. But that being said, I do like Scotty Barnes. But the future, again, I need to know the future of what? Because you still have not answered that question. I must know. I need that question answered. Because right now, Evan Mobley and Cade Cunningham are looking better out of his draft class. Now, granted, Cade Cunningham need to come back from, bounce back from his injury from last year. But Cade Cunningham in the second half of the season played better than everybody in his draft class. Evan Mobley is also better right now than Scotty Barnes. So I don't know. I need to know the future. I need to know what's going on with the future because he is currently not even the present. So I need to know. I need to know. I need to know what he is the future of because he's not even the present. Said Toronto will always have assets because no one wants to stay there anyway. Facts. I mean, it's because it's, and I don't mean to say that, because, bro, you already know how I used to be up in Canada. I'm cool with Canada, but you don't want to work there. Everything more expensive. Exchange rates is crazy. Like, man, folks want to get up out of there, man. That's the reason why Vince Carter wanted to leave. It's the reason why T-Mac broke out. Chris Bosh dipped out. Said his wingspan is nice. He could be a good two-way player. I don't doubt none of that. He's a good two-way player now. Again, the future of what? The future of what? I need that question answered, man. And yeah, Stokes, Cade gonna be nice. Yo, man, one thing I didn't even know about Cade, man. Ever since his last year of college, he had been playing with a shin injury that really required surgery. He had been playing through it for the last 2 years. He finally took last year off to get that injury repaired. So this is actually going to be the first year that Cade is actually healthy. He wasn't even healthy the year before he declared for the draft. And he was already like in the games that he played last season, he was already projected to put up the 27-7. He was averaging damn near like 20, 21, 7 and 7 when he went down. Said strange dudes at the bar staring. Yo, man, I still remember that, dog. 20 years later, bro. Yo, that was crazy. Oh man, I forgot about that. I forgot about that till you said it, but I remember that clear as day now. Said depends if Pascal stay. No, it don't. No, it don't. Like, yo, man. All right, Crow. Today is delusional day, I see. I'm cool with it. I see you as delusional when it comes to basketball as you are with Street Fighter. I see this is just a common thread that just runs when it comes to the Sly Crow. That the future of mediocrity at best. I mean, you know what? Scotty Barnes will be a good player that does nothing. He'll be a good player that does absolutely nothing where he's at. He'll be Kevin Love. He'll be Kevin Love. Just won't average as many points or as many rebounds. Or assists, probably. But be a better defender. And final, oh man, yo, we ain't even gonna talk about Final Fantasy. We ain't, man, Sim, don't even bring that up, man, because that might get him started. That might get him started. Said, do you think Scotty is FOTF? I guess it means future of the franchise. I hope not. I hope not. Because Scotty Barnes is good, but I mean, if he's face of the franchise, yeah, okay, all right, face of the franchise, okay, close enough. I was close. I mean, he ain't got a choice. He ain't got a choice. He has to be the face of the franchise now. Van Vliet left. Siakam, if Siakam is out the door, he ain't got a choice. He gonna be the face of the franchise by default. But I'll say this: he ain't gonna be doing face of the franchise type shit. He will not be doing face of the franchise type things. I know that. Said Gary Trent, yo man, I like Gary Trent though. I like Gary Trent. Said Future said the draft lottery. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Yo. Oh, okay. All right. He said they about to draft my replacement. Yo, man, that's wild, bro. Yo, that's wild, bro. Oh man. I think Scotty Barnes, he's a good player, but we gotta stop short of saying future. He ain't nah, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, man. Said Rabs have potential to be an elite defensive squad. I mean, we can see. We can see. We can see. Still, Crow, you ain't answered the question one time. So fuck all that right now. What is Scotty Barnes the future of, dawg? What the fuck was you doing in them high schools, boy? I need to know, man. I need the answer to that question. Like, fuck all that right now. Cause you don't need to worry about no scrappy point guard if you got the future right there. What is Scotty Barnes the future of, man? What the fuck you doing in them colleges, boy? Holla at your boy. I need answers. I asked that question 10 times 10 minutes ago. And I still ain't got no answer. What's going on? I know he hears something. He said that Scotty is on the future All NBA team. have three all NBA teams. They have the first, the second, and third all NBA teams. All NBA. That means you have to be in the top 15 of all players in the league. You have to be in the top 15 of NBA players in the league, and you have to be in the top 9. Like he's what is he classified as a shooting guard or a small forward? Is he a shooting guard or small forward? Because if he's a shooting guard, that means he needs to be in the top 6 of backcourt players. If he's a small forward, that means he needs to be in the top 9 of front court players. Says small. Okay, so he's a front court player. He needs to be like Stokes said. He's got to be a top 6 forward. He's got to be a top 6 forward and a top 9 front court player. You still think that? You still think that? The future. The future. I'm gonna tell you this. You can have him on an all NBA team in September all you want. NBA 2K24 is out, and hey man, the game is in your hands. But out here in actual reality, yeah, man. I think we should have thought that one out a little better. We should have thought that we should have thought that one out. He said, "Oh, G League NBA, yo, man." He said, "As tough as if it's the same forward position, yo, man. It's tough regardless. It's tough regardless. It's tough regardless on him, bruh. He was, yo, man. That is not an elite player." And Black, what's going on with you, dog? Don't think I ain't see you, baby. Go ahead and throw you up here one time. Let's see where, boom, there we go. Said y'all gotta see the Raptors the way he sees it. I don't want to. That's a special kind of vision over there, man. I don't want to. No, don't make me. Don't make me. I can't do that. Not gonna be able to do it. No, don't make me. He said he believes in the Raptors like I do in the Texans. Yo, man. Hey, man. Everybody gotta have a dream, man. But yeah, man. I'm glad that we have introduced a little bit of reality. I'm glad we have introduced a little bit of reality into this Scotty Barnes the future out here. I'm glad we have introduced a little bit of perspective in this situation. Said the Clippers stole all our players. Who'd they steal? Who'd they steal? Like I'm legitimate. I'm genuinely asking. Who they steal? Yo, Black. He said all NBA was seen through the They Live glasses. Nah, man. Not the joints that turn you into the skeletons, dog. Man, They Live, man. That's one of my favorite movies right there. That's my joint. Said the Clips have former Raptors players like Norman Powell. Okay, so Norman Powell and Kawhi, right? Who else? And the Clippers didn't take him from Toronto. Like, didn't y'all trade him to Portland? Y'all traded Norman Powell to Portland in the first place. What you mean? Y'all should have did a better job of holding on to him if you wanted him. Y'all the ones traded him. So injuries aside, who does everyone have in the finals? Today, injuries aside, I mean, okay, when we talk about injuries aside, we're gonna assume that the injuries from last year are healed. It's hard for me to say the Clippers again. I got Denver going back, if healthy. I got Denver going back as of right now. And honestly, I mean, if we break it down, Miami has been the best team in the Eastern Conference for the last 4 years. I'm inclined to roll with you, Black. I think it's gonna be a repeat of last year. Man. I haven't seen anybody make significant enough moves to get better in the Western Conference to be as good or deep as Denver. And Miami is still the best team in the East. Said Denver, Milwaukee. I'm not mad at that. Milwaukee, and it's crazy because I thought I had Milwaukee as my pick this year, like this past season. It's something about like Miami in the preseason though. Miami in preseason. Miami in the postseason, man. Like I believe in Miami's ability to get it done, man. Like Miami, they went to the finals in 2020. 2021, they were injured. 2022, they were a Jimmy Butler jump shot at home away from doing it. Game 7, again they were injured, and even despite being injured last year, this past season they went to the finals. I gotta roll Miami. I gotta roll Miami, even though I can absolutely see Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee is the only other team to consider. Yeah, I could definitely see Denver, Milwaukee, but I'm gonna go with a repeat of last year. So I can see Milwaukee if Miami doesn't give up too much for Dame. Whew. I mean, I think as long as they keep, Butler, Adebayo, Vincent, whew. I mean, you could pretty much give up the majority of that squad, honestly. So Vincent with the Lakers? Yo, word. Oh man. Hold on, let me see something. Oh man, I did not know that. Hold on then, man. All of a sudden, I don't know then. I think Vincent on the Lakers makes a big difference. That affects my other pick then. Just for the standpoint of the fact that LeBron is going to be 39 years old. And Anthony Davis is just Anthony Davis, and you know, his injury history is just what it is. I'm gonna stick with Denver, but I like Vincent on the Lakers. I like Vincent on the Lakers, dog. Ooh. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I like the Lakers squad then now. I like the Lakers roster, man. It's just LeBron gonna be 39. LeBron's going to be 39 next season. Like, at some point, there's still not enough for Denver. I agree. I do like Vincent on the Lakers, though. I do like that, man. But yeah, Denver is still, barring injury, the best team in the West. That's still the case. Said LeBron's too much of a liability on defense. Yeah, that too. That's true. Said AD would have to put up 30 and 12 for the Lakers to really do something. And I mean, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Because I mean, like he gave Joker work. Like during that series, like he wasn't backing down from Joker. Like it was just they didn't have enough firepower. Just on that, just roster to roster, they didn't have enough. But It wasn't because AD wasn't balling. AD was balling during that series. You know, he said for 70 plus games. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. I mean, I see, to keep it real, the 30 and 12 ain't the problem. The 70 plus games is. The 70 plus games is the problem for AD. The 30 and 12, if he's healthy and on the floor and he can get a rhythm going, I don't think there's a ceiling on him. There's not a ceiling. I don't know if y'all remember, like early last season, like he started off the season. He was averaging like 34 and 15. Like he was beasting, and then the inevitable happened. You know, it's always the issue is never the 30 and 12. It's always the 70 games. That's always the problem with him. When he's on the floor and like he in his zone, he is a top 3 player in the league. He really is. I really do believe that he's the best big in the NBA when he's locked in. I think Anthony Davis is the best big in the NBA. But the problem is that he always in and out the lineup. You never know what you're getting. But if he's locked, you can't do nothing with him. You can't do nothing with him. So AD has to be the number 1 option. Facts. I mean, when they won the McDonald's Classic down in Mickey Mouse Land, he was the number 1 option down there, even in 2020. You know, like even in 2020, he was the number 1 option. That's the only way the Lakers have a chance. The only way. You can't rely on that 39-year-old man. You can't rely on that 40-year-old man to be your number 1 option. That can't be the case. So I still get a nod to Giannis. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that either. Can't be mad at that either. And honestly, because of the inconsistency with AD, it makes it very easy for me to just get a nod to Giannis anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Giannis right now is the best. He the best player in the world. Giannis is the best player. He the best player in the world right now. He's available, and you know what you get. Yeah, man, it's the McDonald's Classic, bro. Yeah, man. The Bubble Boy Bowl. Man, we don't count that. Said, can't wait to see a healthy Giannis back in action. You know he gonna come back pissed off that he got knocked out in the first round. Oh, he gonna be pissed. He is gonna be pissed. You know, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that in every example, except for when he got to play my Pistons, because we're in the same division. So I gotta see him 4 times a year. Gotta see him 4 times a year. I'm not happy about that at all. But other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Giannis do. Just, you know, Giannis, man, if you're listening, take it easy when you see the blue and red come to town, dog. Take it easy on us. Take it easy on us, man. We ain't do that shit to you, man. We ain't do that shit to you, dog. You said let the Pistons go, man. Never. I can't let the Pistons go. Not that we like. We actually got something we can work with. We got something we can work with now. The Charlie Villanueva and Ben Gordon years. Those were the times that were hard to become a Pistons fan. It was hard. It was hard to get out of bed. Calling myself a Pistons fan them years. Now that I got Cade Cunningham, I got Jaden Ivey, You know, we just got a Sora Thompson. I like a Sora Thompson too. Jalen Duren, man. Big Stewart, Isaiah Stewart out there, man. I like all them dudes. I like all them dudes, man. Like they just gotta grow. They just gotta grow, man. No, like those are literally kids out there, man. But man, these are the time, man. It's easy to be a Pistons fan because I see it now. I see it now. It's like Cade is a franchise player. Like, of all the teams that were in the lottery this year, I was cool. I wasn't cool because we did get jobbed, but that's the NBA. They always say fuck us, you know. But I was okay. I was okay with us getting the fifth pick because we already had our franchise player. We already got our franchise player, man. Cade got us. Cade got us, man. Yeah, one lottery pick away from the AC, man. Man, like this year, man, I would, if, of course, if healthy, I would like to be at least competing for a play-in spot. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I would like to be competing for a play-in spot, man. So don't blame the NBA for Darko. They could have had Melo. Absolutely, absolutely. And don't get timed out, Black. Don't get timed out. All right. I know what you're trying to do, and I don't like it. That Cade game kind of remind me of Smitty. That's an interesting comparison. I never thought that, but now that you bring it up, I kind of see that. Just real smooth, methodical, got my pace to it, but nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I like that comparison, man, because they similar in frame too. Because Cade, you know, like Cade, just like Smitty, they were big combo guards. You know what I'm saying? Like Smitty could run an offense. Being 6'8". I like that comparison, man. I like that comparison right there, man. I like that comparison. Said Cade, Ivy, Asur, looking real nice. Yeah, man. Don't forget about Jalen Duren either. Don't forget about Jalen Duren. Oh no, I meant Marco Dilici. Said he was doing that with the Hawks for a while. Hey, yo, bro, you ain't gotta remind me of that. Yo, man, I went to a playoff game. I believe it was like 96. I believe it was like 96. Went to a playoff game where I think Steve Smith dropped like 36. Like he dropped something dumb on us, bro. Like Grant was balling too, but man, Smitty dropped. He couldn't miss. He couldn't miss, bro. I remember them Smitty Hawks days. I'm haunted by them. He said, I mean, we do have the best Thompson twin. We got to see that, man. We got the one that play defense. See, you had the better offensive one. We got the one that plays defense. To be honest, see, everybody looks at offense so much. They think that, you know, just because, you know, Amen is a better shooter and a better scorer than Asur, that they think he's the better one, but I don't know. I think we have the more athletic one. we had the better defender, and I think we had the better passer. So I mean, it's subjective. It's subjective, and we'll see. But hey, I ain't mad at figuring it out. We'll see. We'll see this season, Sim. We'll see this season. We'll see this season. See, I'm cool without Vic. He might have disrupted the growth of our core. I agree. Like I like the direction that we are going in building around Cade. Cause like we got Cade. We got Cade 2 years ago. Even going back further than that. Like we got Isaiah Stewart and Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey showed promise, but he shot too damn much. He shot too damn much and he was too inconsistent. Shot selection wasn't good. We got Isaiah Stewart. Next year, #1 pick, we got Cade, franchise player. The next year, we got Jaden Ivey, the blur that we can pair right next to Cade Cunningham. Everything that Cade Cunningham isn't, Jaden Ivey is. Now, same draft, we get Jalen Dorn, our big man of the future. Now we get Asur Thompson, the wing that's capable of growing into a lockdown defender, relentless motor, good facilitator on offense, 6'8", guard multiple positions. I like the building we're doing right now. I to an extent, not even to an extent, I agree with you. I think Victor would have thrown off the direction that we are clearly going in right now. Like I would, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been cool with Brandon Miller. We could have grabbed up Brandon Miller. I would have been good with that. But I ain't mad at Thompson either. You see, I think the Pistons got the better twin that fits their system. That part. We didn't need the offensive player. We need the Swiss Army knife that'll play defense, that'll help move the ball. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is, it's not going to be a situation where you want somebody that's going to take touches away from Ivy and Cade anyway. You want somebody that's going to act as a Draymond Green in that instance. Said Detroit is known for defense. Whenever we win titles, it's defense. That part. AK-47 type player. That part. Says interesting that we got Amen because Ime is a defensive coach. I mean that doesn't mean that he can't play defense. That doesn't mean that he can't or can't be taught defense. Because one thing I know is about those Thompson twins, they have work ethic. They get busy. They in the gym. They work on their game. You know what I'm saying? They work on their game for sure. You know, so he made Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown defenders. I'm sure he can do the same for the Thompson boy. You know what I mean? That Brandon Miller not playing anymore in the summer league. Said he needs the reps. Yeah, he does. He was balling out like he got over that first showing. He started balling out like as summer league went on. He got it together. He got it together now. But being a rookie, I'm inclined to agree. Like you need your reps. Like if we're talking about second year guys, you kind of have a clear idea of what you got. Yeah, you can pull them, but unless there's an injury involved that you want to be cautious about, You know, like in the case of like Scoot Henderson, like he got injured. Otherwise, man, like you said, man, need them reps. Need them reps, man. That defense is more effort than anything. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the reason why I'm glad we got the Thompson twin that we did. Cause for those that didn't watch, look up Ausar Thompson's performance from last summer league. Look at his defensive highlights. Look at his motor. Like you said, bro, effort. I love it. I love seeing that, man. Just the type of player that, man, as Detroit fans, man, we're gonna fall in love with. We're gonna fall in love with that dude, man. The dude that's with the second and third effort. You know what I'm saying? That's willing to outwork everybody in the area. Our type of player, man. Our type of player. That let them play. They young. Yo, facts. If they ain't hurt, man, get them out there. If they ain't hurt, get them out there. Find out what you got. I agree. 100%. Matter of fact, let me pull this joint back up real quick. There we go. All right. So it'll be interesting to see the Pistons in 3 years with that core, man. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait for it, man. Fingers crossed they stay healthy. Fingers crossed they stay healthy, man. Like, I think right now, like, if you're talking about, you know, like future scary teams in the league that aren't quite there right now. Because I mean, we saw the emergence of Sacramento this year, so I don't really consider them a part of it. But when you talk about like the Oklahoma Cities, you know, the Pistons, even Houston, even your boy Sim, I like where they're trending. Cause man, Jabari Smith, like we talking about summer league. Jabari Smith been acting a damn fool down there. He been acting a damn fool down there, bruh. So who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, Jabari been going crazy. Jabari been going. He went crazy on my Pistons. I saw it firsthand. He damn near put up 40 on us. Yeah, the Rockets too, even though they signed two terrible contracts. Yeah, they did. But I mean, you gotta overpay. You gotta overpay. I don't know why they overpaid for Dylan Brooks. I mean, hey man, shout out to Dylan Brooks, man. Houston kept him out of China, even though like the Rockets are basically one step away from China. Like the Rockets are basically China's team because of Yao Ming. But you know, shout out to Dylan Brooks for you know staying stateside, man. Hey man, get your paper. But I understand why they signed Van Vliet. I understand that. Because I mean, in today's NBA, you need guard play. So I understand small market teams have to overpay, but for Dylan Brooks, yeah, I know, man. You're getting $20 million a year. That's just. So I told you Brooks would get a job. Yo, man, that's the only job he got, man. That's the only job he had. You're right. There was a team. There was a team out there going out to get him. And yeah, Train, we talking about motherfucking sports. You got ears, don't you? Got ears, man. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna be talking about nothing. Come in stating the obvious, ain't contributing nothing to the conversation. Yeah, what you talking about? You don't dictate no conversation around here. Fuck out of here. So his agent needs more money. Yo, that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact, man. Shout out to his agent. Dylan Brooks' agent, a Hall of Famer. He said, yo, man, we're gonna make him first ballot. We're gonna make Dylan Brooks' agent first ballot Hall of Fame today. Yeah, man. You right, bro. There was a team out there willing to pay him $20 million. That is wild. But again, it's a situation to where you got that money. You have that money, so you gotta spend it. But man. He said, bro, my squeaky knees can do what Dylan Brooks does. Man, what Dylan Brooks does, you don't even need knees to have. All that motherfucker do is talk. All that motherfucker do is talk, man. All you gotta do is have a voice. He said, nah, if you mess this up, he said it's off to Taiwan. Yo, man. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, man, if it becomes a situation where 2 years into that contract, man, they looking to unload him again and he ends up getting waived. Said he'll have 80 mil in Taiwan. Yo, man, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Hey, man, he going over to Taiwan $80 million richer, man. Like that. That's something I didn't think would be in the cards. Like, man, we talked about it. We talked about that shit, bro. You said he would land somewhere. You did say that. He said, can you poke bears? Yo. I know that's what he said, but yo, man, that's wild. He said, I'll wrestle a big girl. Does that count? Yo, man, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild, bro. Like, man, on that note, man, I'm like, man, let me go ahead and play Street Fighter, man. Like, man, I see where this going, man. I see where this going. He said after the exchange rate, it'd be $74.50. Wait. He said, remember when Punk said running through 29 other men? What? Huh? He did? Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Yo, man. We gotta phrase that better. Yo, man, we gotta phrase that one better, man. We can't have that. Yeah, man, we can't say that. Yeah, man, we gotta phrase that better. Like that's just crazy. That's just crazy. What was that? Oh man. Said Punk ran through 29 dudes. Sound like my cue to go do some work around the house. Yo, man, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bro. That shit crazy. That shit wow. Like, yo, man. That's wild. Yeah, man, that's just not acceptable right there, man. You can't just be out here letting them type of joints fly. Punk apparently can't read the room. Yo, man. Yo, man. Some people develop that skill later on in life than others, man. Yeah, man, he can read when his opponent is about to, you know, do a foot sweep and punish that, man. Can't read the room enough to keep himself out of a, you know, very compromising verbal situation. We take our steps, man. We take our baby steps with it. There we go. All right. The jokes write themselves. This ain't the stream, but not at all. Not at all. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Yeah, man. Some people, and that's the thing, man. There are certain people in certain walks of lives, man. Might be better off to just not have a microphone in front of them all the time. Might just be better, you know, just kind of keep a microphone in front of them. All right. Man, we're gonna jump in the elevator for a minute, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna play a little bit of Street Fighter to round it out. You know what I'm saying? We on hour 3, man. We can jump in the elevator for a minute, play a little bit of Street Fighter before we take off, man. Yeah, see, I'm being mature and respectful. I appreciate it, man. So I'm still confused. Yo, man, it's better that way. It's better that way, trust me. All right. See y'all downstairs. All right. All right. Can y'all hear the sound? I know the music's still going. They can hear the sound. Bet it up. Bet it up. All right, we can go ahead and kill that then. Go ahead and kill that real quick. All right. Go ahead, turn to the side a little bit. All right. Bring this monitor down so I can see all my screen. All right, boom. Just gonna do a little bit more labbing. Do a little bit more lab. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see when the said, can Street Fighter 6 come out with a hip hop gamer mode for us lazy people? Man, modern controls, man. Modern controls. Wait, what happened? It says management, bulletin board. Yo, I didn't know that you could do this. I did not know that you could write on the. Yo, that's crazy. I did not even know that you could write on the club board. That's crazy. Okay. Ah, okay. I lost my daily challenge. All right. Yo, I don't know why they had challenges like that during the week. That's weak. Pause. Or not pause, but whatever. You said you need that unlimited health. You need unlimited health? Yo, that all right. All right, no, we don't have that. Oh, everybody. Oh man, everybody in. Yeah, everybody in rank. All right. All right, everybody in rank. All right. All right then. All right, I just lab up. Ain't. Yeah, I need the lab anyway. I need the lab anyway. Advantage 6. Okay. Ah. Okay. Say, you ready to fight Friday, Charles? Yo, man. The anticipated rematch out here. The anticipated rematch. Train versus Simi. The crazy thing about it, if we combine the elements of the two, we actually have Choo Choo Charles. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. Said, do it for Dr. Umar. Yo, man. Said he gonna get washed. Yo, man, I don't know. Like, I ain't gonna front. It's really sounding like that's a possibility. It's really sounding like that's a possibility. Like, I mean, I gotta go with the proven commodity as of right now. I gotta go with the proven commodity. Like, Train won the first set in a very convincing manner, and the Train has been playing for the last month, and Sim don't even know if he want to play Modern or Classic yet. Like, he ain't even settled in. He ain't even got his mind right. I don't know, man. He said, Train, proven commodity. What is proven is that she has already beaten Sim in a set 6-1. That is the proven commodity right there. So he has to show that he's in a position to be able to even avenge that loss. Cause like the last time we saw something, it was bad. That's bad right there. Like 6-1 to the Train. To the Train of all people, like that don't happen. Ah. Ah. Okay. Ah. Ah. He said, I saw that, but I stand with Sim. I can't let my fellow Houstonian stand alone. Yo, man. We got to be careful of what we stand next to, man. We got to be careful of what we standing next to out here, dog. He said, me and Darkwing bullied Charles into getting Street Fighter 6 over. No, we didn't. No, we didn't, because he said he was going to get it anyway. He said he was going to get it, and he was talking cash for months about getting it. He was talking cash to the boy J08949297498992. 94789499689 high kick. You know what I'm saying? That was already a thing. We just remind this Sim of the energy he needed to have. We just remind this Sim of the energy that he had back in March. You know? Okay. Yo, Bray, what's happening with it, man? How you living, dog? Say you supposed to be on my side, Black. Yo, come on, Train. Don't bully people. Don't bully. Don't actually be the bully. Yeah, people actually believe in that. Yeah, people actually believe, you know, that he did get bullied into playing the game. Say you a bully? That's literally what you acting like right now. What you mean? You acting indignant. I like that too. I like that too. Said that's deep, dog. Stop trying to talk like me, motherfucker. Matter of fact, get timed out for that. During these 300 seconds, get a motherfucking identity. How about that? Get your mind right. I like that right there. I like that right there, man. I like that right there. Set play, man. Set play. Pressure. Pressure. All right. Your boy learning his character a little bit. Say, gotta get your combos down with Chun-li. Hey, man, a little bit at a time, man. Just focus on getting one BNB down, man. Just focus on getting one combo that you can rely on, that you can execute. You know, then build on that, dog. Said get an identity is wild. Yo, man, get an identity is true. Yeah, get an identity is the truth. I like that right there. I like that right there. Ah. Man, that's the difference right there. Like I really gotta tighten that up. That is a lot more difficult than it looks, man. Yeah, that's a lot more difficult than it looks, bro. Like doing an instant air TK on the opposite direction. Ah. All right, did from corner to corner. All right. Developing muscle memory. Developing muscle memory. Yeah, we tightening things up over here, little by little. Little by little, we tightening it up. Ah. So that's how you doing, Guile, now? Yeah, man, fuck Guile. Fuck Guile. Kyle, what's up with you, baby? How you living, man? Are you in the battle hub? I'll pull up on you for a minute, man. Get some matches in till we hit the till we hit 6 o'clock, man. Yeah, I'll play a little bit. I'll play till 6. I ran with bro in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we was doing so much sparring and training, man. Not since the game came out, we ain't ran like that, man. Bro be running with everybody else except your boy, man. Said working prime time. Or working prime week. Oh. Said essentially I'm never on. Yo, man. Like I said, man, we are 1 month into a 10-year-long journey, man. I think this game about to last for a long time. So, man, we'll be waiting. We'll be here, man. This already great game is probably gonna get even better over time, man. So don't even trip, dog. Yeah, man. Let me get a little bit of run. Let me get a little bit of run with bro real quick. Okay, man, you got your guy to diamond, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Man, you had me thinking, man, you don't be on at all. Man, you up here already diamond, bruh. You straight? You straight?
The pleasure is mine. No mercy for you.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah, all right. I respect it. Ah. Ah! 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 No! I hate her so much. I hate her so much.
Final round. Fight.
It's insane. Oh!
Cammy.
I try to use that more in a match. Okay, I reached fighter pass 13. All right.
Round 2. Fight.
5 words and you're done. Yeah, train ain't speak no lies. She ain't speak no lies that time.
Cammy wins.
If I can't beat you, at least can be vicious in the chat. Yo, that's deep. Oh, good reaction.
You're in my way.
Round 2.
That's deep. I didn't even see what she said. Oh. Ah, why didn't it come out?
Cammy wins.
I completed a challenge. What challenge?
Round 1. Fight.
Too bad.
Ah. Oh my God! It didn't work. Ah, it didn't work.
Round 2. Fight.
Gotta tighten that up. Gotta tighten that up. Oh!
Cammy wins. Round 1. Fight.
Ah. Nice.
Right. Who's next?
Yeah, Clash of Titans for sure.
Fight.
Ah, I know that now. Why am I not blocking that?
Cammy wins. Round 1. Fight.
Ah.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah!
You're in my way.
Cammy wins.
Trying to find ways to integrate the hooligan in different ways. Mowing me down. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Didn't recover in time. Didn't recover in time.
To a wonderful battle.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah! Caught me with it. Let's go for the bucket. Come on, man. You shouldn't have threw that out, bro. You bailed me out. You bailed me out. Ah.
Cammy wins.
You bailed me out with that DI. Ah.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Oh.
Cammy wins. Round 1.
That brings me back to when Hulk Hogan and Macho Man was fighting. Clash of the Titans.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. Nice. Nice.
It's been quick.
Final round. Fight.
What?
Cammy wins. Round 1. Fight.
Ah. Drive rush ain't coming out like that. Oh. Still gotta work on that.
Cammy wins.
So the agent was supposed to be in this tourney? What tourney? Yeah, GG's, bro, as always, though. Oh shit! I'm gonna go. You still in it, Bats? I'm gonna go watch that then. I'm gonna go watch that then, man. I was getting ready to wrap up anyway, man. I said I was just gonna run till. Let's run till 6. It's 10 till now. Yeah, man, that. So I'm gonna join y'all dojo next time. Oh, for sure, man. That's nothing. That's nothing. They're about to go eat and chill, for sure. For sure, I ain't mad at it. I appreciate everybody that pulled up, watched this on the back end, man. Y'all know the spiel by now, man. Y'all know the spiel. But yo, man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that was up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody pulled up, man. Hung out. I know most of the time was spent talking about basketball, you know, but hey, sometimes it be like that, man. Sometimes we just come here and we kick it, you know, but you know, if you haven't done so already, man, join up in the Discord, man. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna see if this works. Man, are you serious? Like, why do these invitations go invalid so quick, man? Before we dip out, for anybody that's not in the Discord, I believe most of y'all are. But for those that aren't in the Discord, join up on the link right there. you know, join up on that link there. And yeah, man, we'll keep the conversation going there. And yeah, man, I will see y'all next time. Meantime, pull up on the Fight Club Weekly. Y'all already know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back live this Saturday, 11 a.m. on the west, 2 p.m. on the east. You know what I'm saying? Pull up if you have time. It's always a good time. You know what I'm saying? Great fights, good conversation, hang out with a bunch of good people. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I guess in the meantime, y'all be good. Take care of yourselves and each other, man. I'm out of this bitch. Peace.
Platinum.